Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Entertainment News on Channels Television. Now we go into Nollywood for the premiere of the directorial debut of Nollywood actor Daniel Effiong Etim, titled The Herd. Let's go there.
Now I want you to watch the film when it's out in cinemas.
Nollywood actor Daniel Etim Effiong holds a mirror to the Nigerian society as he makes his directorial debut with the feature film The Herd, capturing the humanity within one of the country's most complex social issues. The premiere draws a herd of Nollywood heavyweights, including actors, directors, and producers, all gathered to celebrate Effiong's milestone as both lead actor and first-time director.
It's Daniel's debut as a director, and you see, being a good actor gives you a lot of edge when it comes to directing, because you understand the way the actor feels, thinks, and moves. So I can't wait to see it, because this is the new directing style, not like what we used to do in those days. This is the new feel, this is the new today, and I can't wait to see it. I'll be watching not just the film, but his directorial style. I want to see where he's coming from, what school of thought, what his ideology is, those technical parts, but most importantly, the conveyance of the characters. I want to see how that goes. So it's a lot to see, but I'm super impressed, super kudos. This arrangement is awesome, nice place. We're in Nigeria. What else are we asking for?
You're calling again. Hello?
The Herd explores a close-knit family who become victims of the nation's Fulani herdsmen crisis and insecurity, weaving together themes of love, displacement, and survival. Speaking on the red carpet, the stellar cast share the belief that art in all its forms must be used as a tool for social change in Nigeria.
It never comes this far, sir.
I play Darren, who is extremely brave, and she has the best day of her life, which is her wedding, turn into the most horrendous day of her life. We get to see her fight for love and fight for herself, even in the worst circumstance. Everybody in this film represents something, represents a particular tribe, represents a particular person, a life, a family, and this film is about uniting Nigeria in the best ways.
Oh, I played the role Adama, so she's the wife of one of the people who was kidnapped, so she had to, look for the money to pay the ransom, so she was fighting her own battles with her family, things were hard for them, and now this. So she had to, you see her journey where she goes around looking for how to raise this money to get her husband released. And what drew me to the film, this is a story that Nigerians are very well aware of. We've always heard of the herdsmen, we've heard of the Chibok girls, how they got kidnapped and all. So, and people, we don't really have that story, but this story would highlight what the things that are going on in the north and things that are going on in Nigeria. And I'm sure that people who watch it outside will be like, wow, so this is what happens in this country. So, yeah.
My character is, I'd like to even call it a cameo. I'm the father of one of the people who were abducted by the herdsmen. And so my character just plays the anxious parent who is very anxious for the life of his loved one who's been abducted. So which is very typical of the anguish that a lot of Nigerians have had to undergo in the last maybe 20 years since this kidnapping thing became a pastime, if you like, a criminal pastime. So I can empathize with people who, because even in real life, I have had my father-in-law and my mother-in-law were kidnapped in Kaduna. And so I could empathize with the role, having been recently experienced such a thing.
Done sharply in a decorated army uniform with his wife and children by his side, Effiong describes The Herd as a reflection of Nigeria's reality. He also highlights his desire to challenge stereotypes and engage with the human stories beneath the headlines.
I've always told stories for as long as I can remember. I studied directing and writing in South Africa for 4 years. I came back to Nigeria, started directing TV commercials and acting as well. But acting, of course, took over because it's your face and you get really popular when you're good at it. And I was waiting for the right time and the right story to tell. And The Herd presented itself, and I knew that it was the right time to make my debut in directing narrative fiction. It was very challenging, playing the lead and directing at the same time. You have to wear two hats, practically, a hat as an actor and a hat as a director. But I worked really well with my first AD. I'd rehearse the scenes and then I'd go shoot it, and then I'll go back and then rewatch the scenes, have a playback, and then discuss with the AD, and then go back and shoot it again until we got it right.
I feel like art is the best tool for social commentary. You know, people enjoy entertainment and gravitate towards that. So, you know, to be able to pass messages across, put it in the best medium possible, and people will eat it up. And that's what art does. Art is a very beautiful form, you know, in all its shapes and sizes and forms, to comment on the social situation of whatever society we are in. So yes.
Hey, I don't want you worrying about me.
Do you think this is the Sheik's operation? It never comes this far, sir.
Saboda shi kansa Sheik sai da ya kashe wasu sannan ya zamo sarki a inda yake a yanzu.
As the premiere winds down, the release of The Herd proves that storytelling, when rooted in truth, can educate, stir conscience, and spark discourse that could lead to real social change.
Akwai wanda muka yi magana da shi yana saya. Sai da su zai.
We need to escape from here, please. In kashe ki anan. Ba abin da zai.
Ai láti kó mi kíákíá. Wọ́n ti wá ìwà.